Warning, we are by no means professional actors or filmmakers. This video was filmed to our best ability to help you, the consumer, better understand our product and how it is assembled. Please watch this video, without laughing, to help you assemble your recent Hitch Works Tow Hitch purchase.
What's up, everyone? It's our new design with our new box and everything all included inside. I'm going to show you what comes in our HLADB. This is our new double ball mount. You have the 2 5/16. Flip it over. You have a 2-inch that comes in here with 2 pins. Then you have the shank, which is what the housing slides over and mounts onto. And then all your adjustability options. Underneath that, you have 21-foot wiring harness. Pretty easy to install. You have a couple hookups, positive and negative to the battery. You route your switch into your cab of your truck, and you have the 2 plugs that go directly to each light. You have the hardware for mounting to your shank. And then you have the housing. The lights come inside, padded, packaged, ready to be installed. And you have the brackets for the lights, the hardware, and last but not least, the grip tape. That goes on after you install it and put the bolts in to mount it to the shank. So this is everything out of the box, laid out, and we're ready for assembly. Now, each one of our hitches is going to come with the same housing, the same lights, just a different shank, and this will not be included, obviously. So it's the same build process for all of our hitches with this housing. So what you want to do first, before you install this, to make it easier, is you're going to want to put one of these lights, or both of these lights together, and there's a specific way that this bracket goes. And if you do not put it on that way, it will sit misaligned inside the housing. It won't sit perfectly inside the opening. So the bracket on each light will go like this, and your light will go in it just like that. So the angle has to face forward the same way that the light is going to project light, if that makes sense. Now, a quick little tip is with the hardware on the lights, you can take the bolt, and from the back side, if you put that bolt in first and hold it with the supplied Allen wrench and drop this nut in, you can see inside where that nut needs to fall right into place, and then you catch it with this bolt. And it's kind of a finicky deal, but that's the easiest way we've found to do that after putting a lot of these together. So you're gonna put that together, then you're gonna fit it inside the housing, and there's a little bit of adjustability whether you like it up and down. The bolt hole is oblong, so you can adjust it in or out, and there's a little bit of clearance around, but if you scoot it back a little bit, you can angle it down further without hitting any of the housing. And if you need it angled out a little, up, in, it's up to you. So after those lights are installed, put these away for a second, you're going to take your 2-inch drop, your shackle, the adjustable, and as you can see, we have drilled and tapped these out for you, and there's the supplied hardware that comes with anti-theft Torx bits. So you're going to slide the housing on like that. You'll line up your holes, like so. Let's get one more in there. Just like that. Now, we do recommend adding some Loctite to these bolts. Don't be afraid, they are large bolts, so you can add the red stuff, I would say, without any problem of the bolt snapping if you needed to get it out. And after all that is said and done, you can cover up the bolt holes with our grip tape, and it's perfectly cut at the right angles and fits perfect. So we have a little explanation of how our dual ball mount works. You have all the adjustability from 10 inches all the way to a 0 drop, maybe a ½ inch. So take your supplied U-bolt, pick your pin, pick your holes, set it up, put your safety pins in there, like so. Now, the 2 5/16 is rated at 17,000 pounds. If you flip it over and choose the 2-inch ball, that's rated at 9,000 pounds. Also, with the dual adjustable ball, you can have the option of getting a pintle close-in right here. But you're going to have at least one hole exposed to have our little pintle attachment that closes in your pintle hitch around the ball. You're going to have to leave one exposed in order to fit that. So that'll hold this in, it'll close this entire pintle hitch in, and you'll add the pin and be ready to go. A little explanation of what you're going to get with the wiring harness. The button or switch comes in a separate bag. Now, you'll drill the appropriate hole wherever you want it to mount and add that in after you take and find the positive and negative on this. It's a very simple hookup, and 2 plugs, one for each light, as I was explaining earlier. So these are going to be routed to your hitch. This will be under the cab of your truck or under your hood. There's a relay, negative, positive, comes with a fuse. Wherever you want to run power from and wherever you want to ground it, that's up to you. This also has the 3 wires to hook up your switch. This is the portion that you'll route into the cab of your truck. The switch comes with the explanation and directions on how to hook it up. It says black wire goes on the top, red wire goes in the middle, and white wire goes on the bottom. It also has the order and the color of the correct wires on the back. So as you can see, it'll sit just like that, and it'll be black, red, and white. So you'll have black on top, red in the middle, and white on the bottom. Now the switch has these little compression hold-in deals, so once you pop that through the hole, it's going to hold itself in without any extra support. On, off, and there you have it. Alright guys, that's it for the unboxing, the assembly, the lights, the wiring harness, everything you'll get inside the package. You know what's going on now. And if you have any further questions, feel free to call our office number or visit our website and send us an email, shoot us pictures, even a DM on Instagram. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned.